Throughout history, humanity has seen the growth of many empires that have controlled the planet through its socio-economic status as early as the Greek and Roman empires. America, as we know it, is a global powerhouse, built on strong economic and military values. However, this grip upon global markets and military superiority is fading. The beginning of America's existence as we know it from the English invasion and the Mayflower is shrouded in a deep corruption and hidden evil. When Columbus arrived, he was greeted by two tribes of people, the Caribs and the Arawaks. These two tribes were later massacred and disposed of history, in the typical fashion of Western so-called progression. Since this moment throughout history, America has been held to the status as a military power, with success in most of their wars, from the 1776 War of Independence up to the more recent World War II, and the War on Terror, which still holds a strong impact over some American citizens, and has damaged the lives of many innocent people living in the Middle East. American imperialism has spread throughout history with brute force and unforeseen military power, destroying those who oppose them within combat scenarios. This was seen early in the foreign wars, such as in Central America and the now-disgraced African Colonisation, developing their country through the subjugation of others. Artists such as Louis Dalrymple created caricatures of this deeply selfish approach to this quote-unquote progress. This hypocrisy within the early American empire can be highlighted in his work. One of the greatest successes within the military sieges of America could be their attack upon the Philippines. America held full diplomatic control over the Philippines until World War II, when it was taken back from them, around the same time as the Pearl Harbor attack. The Philippines now is a democratic nation with international icons running the country, such as Manny Pacquiao. The key foundation of the American civilization is freedom, building a fair democracy and introducing free markets of trade, ensuring absolute liberty. This led to an incredible depth of economic success and created an environment of envy. From those around the world. This economic superiority was a driving force behind the success of America and supported their military domination around the globe. This has led to America being glorified within the worldwide media, alongside the help of the boost from Hollywood press and the power that they hold over the film industry. Unfortunately for the United States, around the 1970s, a slow economic collapse began and has continued ever since due to the immense amount of social and political change led by inequalities within the society and finances being spent within the wrong sectors. With military overspending and the overspending from imports and other luxury goods, America's economic power is slowly slipping from them in an unprecedented way, and is seemingly being ignored by the wealthy and those currently in power. This is accompanied by the extreme political instability within the Senate, the controlling government within the United States. Another reason for the economic downfall that America faces is mass debt. America plunged itself into debt, overspending, and leading to what is currently held at around $29 trillion, with the number growing currently at a rate of $1 trillion a year. A statistic sure to increase and cause devastating effects for the young members of America's society. Although, with this economic decline, has come social change. America has become a forefront of civil rights, from activists ranging from the late Muhammad Ali and Martin Luther King Jr. to the modern-day Black Lives Matter movements, with liberty for all people the target. This has had a greatly positive impact within the American society, and has helped people of all races feel represented within their home country. Moving towards the modern era, America has taken a forefront in the global trading market, allowing for countries all around the world to import and export with them. This has greatly contributed towards global economic growth, and has even begun to evaluate more impoverished nations that have products to sell that are unique to their own nation, such as specialist materials or exotic fruits and foods due to the newfound exports. This stems from a belief in free trade to all within American society, and the ability to work together with all different countries and states. This is reinforced with the immense focus given to the development of modern technologies that are sold around the world, leading to the peak of the American empire's powers in the early 20th century. With the most modern tech companies being held in Silicon Valley, it's easy to see how companies such as Apple, Microsoft, and Tesla are enormous boosts to the American economy and their impact on international trade. With these companies, Tesla especially, America has begun a more eco-friendly approach towards business. Global climate change is a growing issue that scientists around the planet have attempted to solve, with the common consensus leading to believe that there needs to be a decrease in greenhouse gas pollution. Solutions such as renewable power and electric motors for cars that Tesla have provided are helping to fight climate change and moving America towards a more sustainable future. This is encouraged through governmental legislation and a strong social media outcry for the world to become more sustainable towards the future for generations to come, to share the planet as those before did. Allied nations such as the UK and other European countries are also moving towards a more eco-friendly future, with climate goals being set and an increase in renewable energy. Another large part of America's international success is its global peacekeeping efforts. This has been done through the UN and NATO, and has helped to stop wars, mostly through their financial help, and where necessary, military superiority. This has sometimes led to political unrest within the countries it has attempted to create peace within, oftentimes leading to a long-term damage for the country they try to protect. This has bolstered the global image of America and helped people view the United States as a benevolent force throughout the planet in their attempts to protect those who need their help. However, with the recent economic growth of other countries, such as China and India, there is a growing concern that the American wealth system could fail due to the incomparable workforce and labor force within the tertiary economy, and the rapid uprising within the economy within Asia, due to their projects within Africa and their technological expertise. Perhaps this decline, which so strongly mirrors the same fate of the British Empire so many years ago, doesn't mean that America as a nation and a global superpower with a strong economy and defense will collapse. Although it could suggest the beginning of the end over America's hold over other nations of the world at this moment in time, because of the clearly loosely followed blueprint of Britain's superiority over the globe at the time. This doesn't necessarily guarantee that there will be a fall from grace, but the telling signs of economic and military decline are present. It is important to recognize the significance of America today, being a large part of most people's everyday lives, from the films they watch to the products they use. America has forced its way into homes and created a culture of consumerism that is followed globally, feeding their economic superiority. But this is failing. The recent recognition of the harm of consumerism has led to a decrease in power within America's materialistic society, taking away the need for products, harming the American economy. This, followed by the increase in other countries' workforces and their ability to meet the demand for necessity products, is leading to the fall of the American empire as we know it, and leading towards a more competitive global market, displacing the USA's domination over trade, perhaps negatively impacting their military superiority at the time. Thank you for watching. I hope you've learned something new. If you enjoy this kind of content, I encourage you to subscribe so you won't miss future videos. Also, if you would like to support my channel, leave a thumbs up, as it helps the channel to grow and lets me improve the quality of the videos. See you in the next video.